VTV family. Catch us live on your TV screens.
Welcome back to the freshest news show corner up here in Mzansi, Africa. I mean, if you guys are not tuned into Ekse on Cape Town TV from 4 until 5 p.m. every single weekday, then what are you doing with your time? Please make sure that you stick around until the end, because sometimes we're talking about everything that has to do with tech and innovation. We're going to be joined, or we are joined rather, by Whitney from the Akro Township Township Tech and Innovation Accelerator. Wow, the name is sort of like a tongue twister. I've been having trouble to remember the whole name. How are you doing, Whitney? And thank you so much for joining us on today's show.
Thanks for having me.
So for people that are sitting at home and they do not know what Akro is, can you please just give us a brief explanation of what it is?
Sure. So Akro is an accelerator, which means that we help incubate young businesses and provide them with all sorts of opportunities, an amazing business network, access to funding, all sorts of things like that.
Yeah.
And at the moment, we're running a township accelerator, which focuses on tech and innovation. So it's any kind of businesses that have, where the founders themselves have come from a township, been raised in a township, or worked in a township. It's people that may not have had the same access to opportunities. And through this program, which is remote at the moment, they can access this incredible business network. They can access, they can be, put in front of the people that might invest in their company, and get great advice and great leadership. And I think that's part of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's so interesting, Whitney. I just want to know something, that how can one access the Akro app, or how can one join to be part of the Akro app?
So you can find us on Instagram with the name Akro, and on akro.co.za. So there you'll be able to find out about any of the accelerators that are running. So generally speaking, we have about 2 to 4 a year, and they're backed by Mbello Ventures and Cell C and the TIA, which is the Technology Innovation Agency.
Oh, wow.
So depending on the cohort, you just find out on the website and follow Instagram, and you'll be able to find out when you can apply to join and become part of the cohort. But otherwise, there's always stuff on Instagram, different people that might be speaking, different events, and we've developed an app so that you can actually consult with the advisors on the that are part of the network. So when you get accepted into the program, you get credits, and you can spend that on any of the amazing people in the network that you can have all these advisory conversations with. So right now, that app is only available to people that get into the program, but very soon we're going to be opening it up to the general public.
Okay.
Which then leads me to the next question, because I hear you talking about all those things, and it's very it's initiatives that are very rare, and especially in township spaces. I want us now to speak about the importance of having these kind of initiatives being driven in township spaces, and how is it being launched in Cape Town? How is it being launched in Cape Town, the epicenter of it all?
Our headquarters are based in Cape Town, but we're actually running this remotely. Due to the COVID-19 crisis, we had to change everything to being remote, and in some ways it's been a complete blessing in disguise, because all of the founders are so busy running their own businesses. They can be joining in for like a call to check in with all of the mentors and so on, while they're passenger seat of driving, while they're on their way to a meeting. Or they can, these days, if you have a cell phone and internet connectivity, all of the founders were given a whole bunch of data by Cell C, which is amazing. So it didn't even cost them a bunch to get really involved. So that's really cool, is where you can take accelerators and all that amazing, there's other accelerators in South Africa, but you have to physically be present, and sometimes you have to take time out of your schedule to be part of all these different courses. And being part of this Akro Accelerator means that it's remote, it's available anywhere you want, and it's a lot. You got to commit, put in the time, but having the access to people that will help you think bigger and give you really good insight into like, where are you overcomplicating things. Young founders will often like come up with these crazy ideas, and it's like really cool, maybe it uses blockchain or something like that, and it's like cool, But maybe, you know, it doesn't need to necessarily be blockchain right now. And maybe like let's start thinking about like building better, more intuitive things and getting that kind of advice from people that are experts in the business industry, and then you know, really taking your business to the next level. So, and the fact that that's available everywhere is really cool. But of course, Cape Town's really well known for being a tech.
Tech savvy, definitely.
So yeah, we have a space in Cape Town, but I'm really fond of the fact that it's national. So
yeah.
Whitney, I'm so interested to know now that what is going to be happening on the Accelerator program. I see that you are going to have an Accelerator program. Can you please like tell us more about it?
Sure. So generally speaking, when you get accepted, you get a whole bunch of credits to spend on the Akro advisory app. You get access to, there's a program, so you get business development advice, you know, somebody who's going to sit down, listen to your ideas, put you in touch with the right people, help you structure deals, you know, so there is the program itself. The demo day for this cohort is next Friday. I think anyone can join. It's 10 to 11 online, and 3 of the top founders from the cohort will be given 100,000 Rand by Mbello Ventures as a grant to fund their businesses for the top 3.
That's
so
big.
It's really incredible. We've found some amazing people to partner with, and the TIA are going to be partnering with us going forward, and so we just really hope to call out to anybody who is interested in starting a business and get involved. You know, reach out, go to Instagram, go to the website, send us some emails, and you know, we're interested in trying to find out the top tech innovation businesses that can help take Africa forward.
And earlier on, you touched on an app that the Accelerator has. Can you please just elaborate more on that and what services does it offer to people that are part of the program currently?
Sure. So really amazing experts in the business community are really busy, and so we really need a simple way. Like, imagine if you could go on LinkedIn but you could actually book people's time. So it's kind of like that. You can see a list of all the different people and you can filter by like legal, business development, accounting, whatever you think, you know. And as you're going through the program, you're going to meet with people that are running the program, and they'll be like, "Oh, I really think you should be chatting to a legal expert about this particular thing that's going on in your business. Chat to these people on the platform. You know, that person's the best commercial lawyer for your particular question, right?" So you can click on them and use your credits to book their time. They'll get a booking request, and you can chat to them, send them a calendar invite, and basically it helps us make sure that we can bring really top people onto the platform, and we can say to them, "Hey, listen, we'd love you to give advice to these startups, but you don't have to like give, you know, a huge amount of your time. You can give 2 hours a week or something like that."
And that could change somebody's life.
Exactly, and a lot of people are very interested in, you know, the business community in South Africa are incredible, and so many people are so supportive of this, and it's just trying to, you know, have this app where you can browse an index of all the people, filter by the you know, the things, categories, and then you can request to book somebody's time. They get a notification, and both sides review that. So it's like, how did it go? And that really helps keep an accountability. So at the end of the program, we can see like, oh wow, we can really see the progress in how that startup has done based on the reviews with the mentors. So it also acts as a bit of a timeline. So essentially, it's a time booking tool.
Definitely.
But when you're trying to run a business and access really busy people's time, it's incredible just having this kind of this ability to access knowledge and clarity when you need it. You know, to say, I need 30 minutes of your time, please. I've got this one question, and not feel sheepish about it. You know.
Yeah, and definitely. And speaking about time, unfortunately, we've come to the end of the interview. But as an aspiring entrepreneur or someone that is watching at home and would like to be part of this program, can you please just tell us how they can contact the Accelerator program or the Accelerator as a whole, and just briefly, what are the future plans for the whole township tech innovation?
Well, you can find us on Instagram at Akro and at akro.co.za. That's akro.co.za, and just all the information is available on the website. And going forward, we're going to be doing 2 to 4 accelerators a year and partnering with the Technology Innovation Agency. And
Yeah,
our current partners, Celsius and Bella Ventures, will still be there, and
Wow. Yeah, no, definitely. The program and the platform that you're giving young entrepreneurs is really good. So if you want to be part of this initiative, please make sure that you stick around till the end and catch us after the break.
CTV family, catch us live on your TV screens.